Worship here at GCPC is central to our life as a congregation. And it's one of the places we felt the shift initially at the beginning of the pandemic.
Shift to online worship has impacted my worship experience, deepened it. Early on, we were asked to record an anthem, and my family, being a family of musicians, we had the Mo family singers and recorded an anthem for one of the worship services. Also, my daughter Autumn's baptism was brought the community together in a different way, as it was recorded at her farm, where my daughter Josie and her partner Jeff live. It was just a very moving experience for me, something that I will treasure all the time for the rest of my life, and also to see it in worship on Sunday was very moving.
We learned to worship through the passages of life and time as the liturgical calendar marched on, as we said hello to new life and bid farewell to loved ones. We've learned how to support one another in worship in ways that many of us never thought possible.
One of the reasons I'm so pleased that GCPC is doing online worship is because I live in Florida and I'm so much better able to participate in worship, communion, and other activities. And it just makes things so much better for me to feel like I'm in my home church.
To be a part of the service today was a way for me to feel a connection.
It's meaningful. It's worth it. The work that you put in is worth it. You get a lot out of it. So, and the spirit meets you there.
To be a part of today's service meant inclusion for me.
There's that factor of being safe, knowing that you can safely continue to be a part of our church services.
I've also appreciated the chat, what we've been able to do on YouTube with responding to questions in during the time of confession.
Using the chat as a way of not only personally participating, but seeing the names of everybody else out there who is also participating makes it live.
And we've continued to grow and refine that through the last 18 plus months. And now we're partially back in the sanctuary with staff, with some new technology. It allows us to continue to engage in new and different ways.
Virtual worship has presented both challenges and opportunities for the music ministry at Grace Covenant. One unique opportunity has been working with the a cappella app. It's given us the ability to record videos, to sync videos with other musicians, and it's all done under the convenience of just the one app. It's been especially helpful for me navigating a health diagnosis at this time where I have often found myself in an immune-compromised situation where attending live rehearsals and collaborating with other musicians is just not possible. But through the a cappella app and through virtual worship, I have been able to stay connected, all from the safety of my own home, and still be a part of the music ministries.
GCPC's shift to online worship this year has been incredibly meaningful to me and my family. It's a little bit selfish to say this, but working in public health and watching some of the systems that have failed over the last 2 years has been really hard and has meant that our family has had to make a lot of decisions that were hard to make. And this is one of the easy ones, knowing that our community and fellowship stays in place even through all of COVID, and that I didn't have to decide to keep my family safe. It was done in community to protect our community, our families, and everyone outside of it. So this, to me, has been one of the most meaningful ways that GCPC has shown up in community over the course of this pandemic.
We are constantly shifting in our worship. And to be honest, the church has been shifting and changing ever since its inception. And we are called to rise to the occasion and to meet the challenges of each new day. And we've been doing that at GCPC, and we are continuing and will continue to shift as necessary so that we are connecting with our congregation, faithfully worshiping God, and empowering ourselves through that to reach out in acts of ministry and social justice in our community and beyond. And your support helps us do that.
It is a blessing to be a part of a community who recognizes God's hand in it all. StewardShift is an opportunity for us to infuse all the ministries of GCPC with the capacity to continue to adapt and to thrive. This year, Grace Covenant needs you to renew your pledge at the same level you pledged last year. If you have never pledged before, I hope this is the year that you shift and make that commitment. Every penny of your gift goes directly to ministry. Pledging is easy to do on Realm. Any questions, please contact Natalie Weaver in the church office.